by now, this probably the entire room and the entire fandom by this point now are wondering, well, how does it feel like you and Brianna are now the queens of karaoke? How does that feel?
I'm going to give you a serious answer to that slightly smart-ass question, but I appreciate the smart-ass. I run strong in this one. When I started these conventions and they told me karaoke was part of it, I started to cry. I'm serious. I am terrified to sing in front of people. Terrified.
But you did awesome.
It makes me vomit. There's deep damage attached to it, so it's not just, oh, she's nervous. Like, they're serious. I told Brianna what the whole story was, and she was like, oh yeah, that's messed up. And then I started getting up and not turning my microphone on. And then and what I realized yesterday, because then the Saturday Night Special started, and Rob saw that I was feeling like the kid who didn't get picked to play on any team, and he was like, come on, I'm like, really? You're gonna let me play too? I'm gonna get the kids who let me play with them. And then last night was really the night that I said, oh, you know what? You know how this works, and this is why I'm giving you the extended dance mix of this story, is that I think life is kind of like this. Most of the time, you have to invite yourself to the party. And then most of the time, everybody's happy to see you, but everybody else is busy like, okay, am I okay here? Am I really good? Like, nobody's thinking, hey, we should invite Kim, because everybody's actually thinking, am I okay here? So last night was really the night that I was like, I'm gonna, did you see, I almost said the F word, but I didn't say it. I'm gonna show up. And so I showed up last night. I appreciate it.
You showed up, you took over. These guys were ready to go to war for you. You were Boudica.
You were like the star of the show. You were the star of the show, Kim.
Thank you.
Yay! You guys. So, do you know about the hotel toiletry giveaway section?
I do, I'm so happy to see it.
So that was, you're getting a soap. Even though it wasn't for me, which, I'm still getting over. Do you want to go over the other side instead? Will I go over here?
Oh, yeah, here. Hi. What am I doing?
A smooth transition.
I'm graceful, like a brick. I'm just as subtle, too. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. Well, first, Kim, to tag on to what she said, you were freaking awesome yesterday night.
Thank you.
I sound like a troll this morning because of all the screaming, but it was worth it.
Thank you. I adopted, just for those of you who weren't here last night, I adopted every Friday night person.
That's why you all need to come on Fridays. Just saying.
Now, I'm going to give you a break because I actually have a question for Ruth.
That's okay.
Okay.
We share.
Ruth.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. One of my favorite Rowena scenes is when you're interrogating Olivet. To me, it just has like everything that.
I smacked that bitch up, didn't I?
I was wondering, what is your scene that like just wraps Rowena up as a character?
I love the last scene I did right after the movie fucking killed me. I don't swear in my panels, but now
I'm contagious.
I'm contagious and rampageous.
That too.
I like that word for you. Here's the famous fancy, thank you. I love the last scene. What I waffled on about this yesterday. So, Kim, I know you're the same. I know. So, when you're a total nerdy geek about acting, and you have all these thoughts and imaginings about your person, because I am actually Rowena a little bit. You are actually, sure. Do you know what I mean? Because we are a little bit.
Yeah.
Because that helps.
Yeah. So gotta come from somewhere.
Yeah. So when you held something in your mind about your character, and then 18 months later a writer writes it down so you can say it out loud, like that happened in the last scene, which shows that it is a matrix. We're all connected and we're all nuts.
Yeah.
Does that ever happen to you with the show?
When you get to No, because most of the things that go on in my head, they're never going to write. Just saying.
Is that to do with the Jared and Jensen?
I ship Jody and everybody.
I ship Jodie and everybody too.
Jody has probably not had sex in the Impala. She has probably had sex with the Impala.
It's a hot exhaust pipe, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Before I met you, somebody asked me which woman in Supernatural I would like to do a scene with, and I said it would probably be bad for Rowena, but good for me to do a scene with. No, we'll never know. I think they get. Fuck. Fuckism.
What?
What does she have to do if she doesn't?
Oh no, I made my 5 minutes.
Oh, you made it.
Timers.
Oh, right.
Thank God. Thank you. I'm starting to feel the stress building up in my brain. I don't, at some point, it's just not going to be able to speak at all. Hi.
What's your name? Where are you from? What do you want?
My name is Connell. I live from Kingsport, Tennessee, which is like 2 hours away from me. And I want to say, first of all the karaoke thing.
You are my hero, then.
I asked you this last night, but I kind of want to ask you again because I've been hearing this question for forever, and I've been wanting to meet you for forever, and I love your character, and I love you, and I don't think she should have died. But how many pigs would Crowley be worth?
Crowley or Mark? I sold him for 3, right? He was worth 5.
Yeah.
That's right. Good job I remembered that. I mean, I think it was a fair deal. I mean, he doesn't. I think it was fair enough. I don't see what his freaking problem is. Mark, 99 pigs. Like, you know, like the ice cream cone with a chocolate flake in it? We call that a 99 in Britain. So 99 pigs for the shepherd. Just really because he's turning up here today later and you can
He's
tell.
probably listening. This video speaks about it.
So thank you for your question.
I also have another question, and about Kaz, Lucifer and Kaz's body. I don't think he should have killed you. Do you think that he should have said yes or let you finish the spell?
I don't think he should have killed me. Are we not all on the same page with this? Cassifer? Pretty clear. Let's be clear. Pretty darn freaking clear. Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Thank you so much.
Do you want to do it?
I'll take this.
You gotta go back.
Question.
You gotta go hug.
I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it.
I'm going the opposite way.
Oh God, don't die.
What's your name? Where are you from? What do you want?
Hi, my name is Jane, and I'm from Nashville.
Nashville! Yay, Nashville! Tennessee. My favorite
I
city
actually
right
was born and raised in LA, and then I moved here. So, and also when you said that Jody would have had sex with the Impala, I felt some blush from my head to my toes.
Well, look at you!
Got a little blusher
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Will we try and make you go even red?
So, my question is, you guys played incredibly strong characters, and you were incredibly strong women. And I think that a lot of people find inspiration from that. And I personally, since starting watching Supernatural, it's really given me the courage to pursue things that I never would have. And I'm going to graduate school in England in the fall. So I was just wondering what it's like to be a role model for so many people, and whether you feel that weight and that pressure. Do you change your behavior? Do you feel like, oh my gosh, I have a lot of people looking up to me right now?
Yeah, I behave myself all the time now. I'm very, very good. because I was very, very naughty before. I'll answer first, and then you can say some sense at the end when I've waffled. I mean, when I get a message on Twitter saying that Rowena is a role model, I do worry. People are like saying mom to Rowena. I think I worry more when they say mom to me, because I'm fully not ready, willing, and able to be, to be a mom in that way yet. It's like an honour that's being bestowed upon me by the fandom. So I don't. Did I answer the question?
It concerns you and delights you.
That's it. So yeah, you were really concise and precise.
I'm listening.
You're on fire.
I'm listening. I finally showed up. I kind of had this question yesterday, so I'll try to be short. I'm honored. I'm humbled. It gives me courage to often, when I want to lie or be a coward or backtrack or not admit that I've done some shitty shit I should apologize for, it gives me the courage to stand up and be like, yeah, I was wrong. And I said something that isn't consistent with who I want to be. Because it's more important for me to send that energy out there when I know people are going to be like, oh, that's how you show up for yourself. And it helps me show up for myself. So thank you. You guys give me strength and courage.
Again, before I met you, I told you this already, you were one of my role models on Twitter. Because when I first went to the page, it was like, you may know me from the Disney Channel, but I do say fuck a lot. Disclaimer. Somebody. And I read your blog, you were such an inspiration to me joining the show. And you continue to be. And if I can...
And you're supposed to teach me something today, you said.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt questions,
Yeah.
but you were supposed to...
Okay, so who was here yesterday and knows the V Club Mega? Yeah. Here's a wee wristband. Thank you very much. I'll be right back. Over.
She's coming back.
I'll come back.
It's okay, I promise. Hi.
Okay,
I think when the lights are up, I can see you guys. Hi.
Carrie. I think it's
Okay.
all when we're doing this as well. I sometimes like we do a little tour of the room just to check the people at the back are doing their disco ball changes properly. Can you do a disco ball change?
Maybe? I don't know, I've never tried.
Will we give it a go?
I will give it a goat.
A goat. 2 goats.
I will give it 2 goats. All right, I'm going to do a disco ball change.
Well, it starts off with the V first.
It starts with the...
Okay.